We're outside Mercy Hospital here in Coon Rapids. We were talking with a communications person with the hospital. They would not confirm if Senator Hoffman and his wife are actually at this hospital. What we do know that this hospital is relatively close to their home in Champlin. As you mentioned, AJ Legault reporting from the nephew that they are in stable condition and are out of surgery at this time. It sounds like, according to the nephew, that the bullet just barely missed Senator Hoffman's heart, and that it also missed some of the vital organs of his wife, Yvette. Julie, I do want to mention in regards to those protests, as we were driving here to the hospital in Coon Rapids, there was one of those No Kings protests that was lining the streets. I would say a couple hundred people were alongside the street protesting against Donald Trump and his policies. And as you mentioned, State Patrol is calling on people not to attend those protests, but that information just getting out to the public. So that's got to trickle out to people. And as you were mentioning, Chris, I think that's a good point. Family members or friends should reach out to those who are planning to attend and tell them that law enforcement is not advising people attend these rallies. But I thought it was interesting, as I mentioned, as we were driving here, one of those protests was going on here in Coon Rapids. We're here in Anoka, right along Main Street. You can see here as my photographer Jason pans down the street. The streets are lined with protesters here for this planned No Kings protest. Protesters who I spoke with said this began around 10 a.m. We've heard nonstop honking from cars as they've driven by. All of these protesters seemingly holding an American flag as they are here protesting democracy, which some of them here believe is under threat by Donald Trump and his administration. I have been, however, talking with protesters, of course, to this tragic and shocking news this morning. I want to bring in Nancy Kipp here. Nancy, can you just give us your reaction when you heard about the news of Representative Hortman and Senator Hoffman?
Oh, so sad, so scary. I know Melissa Hoffman, I know John Hoffman, they're my representatives, and I know Melissa Hortman would want us out here anyway, protesting, getting our message across.
Nancy, State Patrol is saying that they're advising people not to come out and protest after this news. Do you feel safe and comfortable being out here right now?
I do. I feel safe.
You can see here as my photographer zooms in, there seems to be some sort of meeting going on right now with the tactical team. For about 45 minutes to an hour here that we've been here, this portion of the tactical team has just been sitting around, seemingly waiting to be told something. Just within the past minute or so, they have all congregated here and are having some sort of meeting, you would believe, to discuss, what their next plans of attack are, Julie. I also want to mention is that we just saw the Sibley County Sheriff bring in about a dozen or so large cases of water bottles. And the reason that I mention that is that seeming to, to me applies that they're planning to be here for a good considerable amount of time more. We did hear from the Sibley County Sheriff. He says that they are hoping to have a press conference later today. We don't know how soon that will be, whether that's later this afternoon, later this evening, but we are hopefully going to be briefed by officials as my photographer here is showing this River Valley Tactical Team. They are loading up into their van now. We would imagine that they are going to be driving to that house again of the suspect, who is 57-year-old Vance Boelter. So this tactical team gearing up to go do whatever they plan to do at that home, as this community is trying to figure out what is going on right now, Julie. We are here in Green Isle because Boelter owned a property out here. Now, this is the staging area where law enforcement have set up for the day. That black vehicle that you see right there, that is the River Valley Tactical Team, and we have seen them come and go from this parking lot to Boelter's address here, which is on the 341st Avenue in Green Isle. We also have this white vehicle over here, which is a mobile command center. There are multiple mobile command centers here from different agencies. Now, I want to show some video that Sky 11 captured today over that property that Vance Boelter owns. Sky 11 captured those armored vehicles that were on his property. There was also bearcats outside of his home. Now, we, of course, were not allowed to go to that property ourselves because of the security risk. So all of the video that we have from that property is from Sky 11. Now, as you mentioned, Julie, Green Isle is about 30 to 45 minutes away from the metro. I've been talking with different people here in the community here, just neighbors. I actually stopped by a gas station to see if anyone knows this man, if anyone knows Vance Boelter. One of the ladies who works at the gas station, she works at the counter there. She said she's worked there for many years, has never met Vance Boelter. She saw the pictures on the news. She didn't recognize him. So that's just kind of what we're trying to gauge from the community, is if anyone here in Green Isle has had any interaction with him in the past. And we do know from the Sibley County Sheriff that they are hoping to have a press conference here tonight with any new information that they have gathered from Boelter's home in Green Isle, but we are not sure of a time yet of when that press conference would be. Julie.